Hello, good morning. So last time we saw the ohm meter. The types of ohm meters are shunt type ohm meter, then series type ohm meter, and Megger type ohm meter. Okay, so the shunt type ohm meter is used to measure a low value resistance. Series type ohm meter is used to measure a medium value resistance, and Megger type ohm meter is used for high value resistance. So this is just Megger type is just arrangement. So in that case you have to apply a known voltage and measure the current, and by using Ohm's law you can find the resistance value of that resistor. In series type ohm meter, last time we started the series type ohm meter. In series type ohm meter, the PMMC, voltage source, and the unknown resistor, so these are connected in a series. Okay, so let us see once again the diagram of this series type ohm meter. So here in series type ohm meter, the permanent magnet moving coil, that is PMMC, so this PMMC and the internal voltage source V and the external resistor that should be measured the value, okay, that is unknown resistor, say Rx, and you are going to measure the resistance value of this Rx by using this series type ohm meter. So this is series connection. So this voltmeter voltage source PMMC and unknown resistor are connected in a series. So that's why the name is given a series type ohm meter. So here A and B are the terminals of this ohm meter. So this is ohm, simply one voltage source and one PMMC, it forms a ohm meter, and this is an unknown resistor that we are going to measure. Okay, so A is a positive, so we name this as a positive, and this is common. Okay, common terminal, and we that is considered as a positive. So in ohm meter we don't bother about positive and negative terminal, but just you have to know this is a common and this is the positive terminal. Okay, so in this PMMC we use another series resistance, small series resistance R1, say, so that it is used to control the current flowing through the PMMC. Okay, and last time I said there is one potentiometer connected in parallel, which is known as zero adjustment. Okay, this is known as zero adjustment. So this potentiometer is used for the zero adjustment. So let us see one by one how A and B are treated. Okay, and what is the scale of this ohm meter, how it is calibrated from 0 to some maximum. Okay, so let us consider first this Rx is not connected. Okay, so this is PMMC, then this is voltage source internal, so ohm meter requires internal voltage source. Okay, so this is say R1, this A terminal, and this is B terminal. Okay, if this terminal A and B is open, okay, if this A and B terminal is open, means what? There is no current. Okay, because it is open terminal, so there is no current flowing through the meter. And what it means, open indicates that the resistance between A and B, that is unknown resistor which is connected between A and B, so this Rx, unknown resistor, becomes now infinite ohm. if any terminal is open, then resistance between these two terminal is infinite. Okay, so it means that when we open A and B terminal, there is A and B terminals are the terminals of this ohm meter. Okay, we just don't bother about this zero adjustment now. So this Rx equal to infinite ohm in voltage source is here. So there is no complete path, so it is open, so there is no current flowing through this circuit. That means if there is no current through the meter, then the needle is on the left hand side, okay, in a resting position. So on the left hand side, so this is a scale of this ohm meter. Over that there is a marking for the calibration, and when A and B terminal is open, it means that there is infinite resistance between A and B. In that case, there is no current to the meter and the needle is on the left hand side. So the needle on the resting position, it indicates that the resistance between A and B is infinite ohm. A simple thing, because as we don't connect A and B, it is infinite, and at that time the needle is on the resting position, it means that this needle indicates infinite ohm. Okay, so needle indicates infinite ohm. Now if we make a short between A and B, okay, E and B is connected to each other. If you make a short between A and B, now it indicates that the short means, okay, the short between A and B, it indicates that Rx equal to 0 ohm. Okay, it means that Rx equal to 0 ohm when A and B is shorted. Okay, so that means when A and B shorted, maximum current flowing through the PMMC and the circuit, and as the maximum current flows through this PMMC, it shows a full scale deflection. Okay, as current flows through this meter, it shows a full scale deflection. Now the needle on the rightmost end of the scale. Okay, so when A and B is shorted and it indicates that is 0 ohm, okay, A and B shorted and it indicates 0 ohm, at that time the maximum current flows through this meter and it shows a maximum deflection. So that's why this position indicates 0 ohm resistance is connected between A and B terminal. Okay, when it is sure that when A and B is shorted, the current flows through this meter, it should be IFSD, full scale deflection current. Okay, it means that if we short A and B, the current flows through this meter is IFSD, so that the needle is on the rightmost end of this edge and it shows a 0. Sometimes what happens, so we are provided here R1 resistor to limit this current up to IFSD. Okay, so this is the use of this R1, which is used to limit the current, okay, up to IFSD. If the battery is new, at the case that may happen that the current may exceeds than IFSD. Okay, if we connect a new battery source and if we short A and B, in that case the current flowing through this PMMC should be exceed than the IFSD. If the current exceed than IFSD, then obviously the needle goes to out of scale beyond this edge. Okay, the needle deflects beyond this edge and it can damage the meter. Okay, so to avoid this, we use the potentiometer arrangement which is connected across the meter, So this is known as zero edges. Okay, so this is known as zero edges. When if you short A and B and the needle deflects more than the required, okay, beyond this zero indication, so in that case you have to adjust the potentiometer. Okay, you have to adjust the potentiometer so that the extra current diverted through this branch. Okay, you have to adjust the potentiometer so that this extra current diverts it through this branch, and this becomes equal to IFSD. It means that needle is on this edge. Okay, so this is a series type ohm meter. So this 0 is on the right hand side and infinity on the left hand side. We saw all these ranges, current and voltage ranges. For the current and voltage ranges, the 0 is on the left hand side and there is a maximum whatever the range. But here this series type ohm meter scale, it has a right hand side 0. Current and voltage are having left hand side 0. Okay, so this is the main difference between the voltage current range with this series type ohm meter. Again, so this is nothing but a series type ohm meter. The key points that you have to remember in here is these PMMC voltage source and the unknown resistor connected in series. Okay, so we are going to use here zero adjustment. Then the 0 is on the right hand side and infinity on the left hand side. So these are the key points that you should have to remember. Okay, so the next one is a shunt type ohm meter. Okay, the next type is shunt type ohm meter. It is a shunt type ohm meter. Okay, so shunt means parallel. So here in this case, the internal voltage source, this PMMC, and unknown resistor that we are going to measure. So these are connected in parallel. So these are connected in parallel. So this we know that the internal voltage source and the PMMC forms a ohm meter. Okay, so this is nothing but a ohm meter, and you have to connect it Rx in parallel. So it means that these three are connected in parallel. Okay, so now we are going to consider these two conditions that I said already. When A and B terminal is open means Rx is infinite, and when A and B terminal is shorted, that is Rx equal to 0. So consider this shunt type ohm meter. So A and B are the terminals of this shunt type ohm meter. Okay, so what happens when A and B terminal is open? Okay, so A and B is open first. As the two terminals are open, that means Rx equal to infinite ohm. So whatever this resistance, when A and B terminals are open, that indicates that Rx equal to infinite ohm. Okay, so as Rx equal to infinite ohm, then what is the position of this needle on the scale? Okay, so this scale, when consider here, when R and X, Rx, A and B terminal is open, in that case the total current flows through the PMMC. Okay, the maximum current flows through the PMMC, and it shows as the maximum current flows through the PMMC, that is IFSD current, IFSD or more than IFSD. So the needle deflects on the right hand side. So at this position, when A and B terminals are open, the current flows through the PMMC and the needle deflects. Okay, so that means this position indicates that infinite ohm resistance is connected between the terminal A and B. Okay, so for at this condition, at this condition, as A and B terminals are open, all the current from the voltage source are flows through this meter. So for that purpose we require the series resistance R1 to limit this current. So whatever the use of this R1 and this R1, both are same, that are used to limit the current, so that the current flowing through this meter should not exceed more than the hazardous condition of this current, that is more than IFSD. As the current flows through the PMMC which will greater than IFSD, then it will damage the meter. Okay, so if A and B terminals are open, then it indicates infinite open. Okay, now if we short A and B, okay, if we short A and B, then what will be happen? If we short A and B, means A and B are connected to each other, that means Rx equal to 0 ohm. Short means 0 ohm and open means infinite ohm. As these A and B terminals are connected to each other, that means Rx equal to 0 ohm. The current flows through this A and B. There is no current flowing through the PMMC. Why? Because the A and B short has a very low resistance as compared to PMMC. So that's why the total current diverted toward the low resistance path. Okay, there is no current through this PMMC. So as A and B terminals are shorted, the total current flows through the AB terminals and the needle is on the resting position. So it indicates that 0 ohm is the resistance connected between A and B. That means A and B are shorted. As A and B are shorted means 0 ohm. As there is 0 ohm, total current flows through this A and B. There is no current through the PMMC. So therefore here it indicates 0 ohm. As there is no current through the PMMC, the needle is on the resting position. So here is 0 ohm and here is infinite. If you observe this, for series type ohm meter, infinite ohm is on the left hand side and 0 ohm is on the right hand side. So here 0 ohm is the left hand side and infinite ohm is at the right hand side. So this is the difference between the series type ohm meter and the shunt type ohm meter scale. Okay, so here the main thing is that if this meter is not in use, okay, if this meter is not in use, then A and B terminals are open, kept open. Okay, we know that if the meter is not in use, the A and B, no need to connect the A and B terminals. Okay, so it kept as a open. So in that case, the current flows through this meter continuously. Okay, current flows through the meter continuously and it shows the infinite, needle deflects and it shows the infinite. So if this meter is not in use, the continuously current flows the meter and it will discharge the batteries. So whatever the battery cells are used here. So as it is not in use, the continuously current flows through it and it discharges the battery source. So to avoid this, we use a switch here. Switch, yes. Okay, when the shunt type ohm meter is not in use, you have to keep this switch open. Otherwise, if this switch is closed, the continuous current flows through this meter and it will discharge the battery source. Okay, so as the current flows through this meter, it shows a infinite deflection. Okay, as continuously A and B shorted, the current flows through the meter. So to avoid that, we have to keep the switch open if it is not in use. Okay, so here we don't require the switch arrangement, because when A and B terminals are open, okay, if A and B terminals are open, there is no current to this PMMC. But here the A and B terminals are open, the continuous current flows through the PMMC. To avoid that, we use the switch. So this is a series type and shunt type ohm meter. So you can observe the difference between these clearly. In series type ohm meter, these three are connected in series here. So this is zero adjustment. We don't require zero adjustment in a shunt type. So you can differentiate these two meters. The first thing is, first difference is voltage source PMMC and this unknown resistor are connected in series. So here this voltage source PMMC and unknown resistors are connected in a parallel. So we require a zero adjustment in series type ohm meter. So here we don't require zero adjustment in shunt type ohm meter. Okay, so these are the main differences. So here in series type ohm meter, 0 is on the right hand side and infinity ohm is on the left hand side. So here infinity is on the right hand side and 0 is on the left hand side. So this is shunt type ohm meter. Okay, so this is the main difference, which is required in shunt type ohm meter, which is not required in a series type ohm meter. So this is the main difference. So there may be a question, write the difference between series type ohm meter and the shunt type ohm meter. Okay, so let's stop here now.